Morning, welcome to video blog 2. I am looking like a dork because I'm just off running. Lara's going to video me in a second. I've got my camel pack, juice on the back, I've got my iPod, and I've got my GPS watch on my wrist which will tell me how far I run. And I'm going to try and do 13.2 miles in 2 hours this morning, 4-hour marathon. I'll see you on the run. Five and a half miles. Okay, you saw me running earlier, badly, struggling, but I thought I'd just talk you through my bike. In fact, my bike, so I'll take downstairs in a minute to show you my indoor training bike when the weather's really bad. But this is my bike that I'll be doing the race on. This is my Quintana bike, which is titanium, so it hardly weighs anything. And this is what I do the training on outside. You've got 4 bottle holders for all of my carbo drinks. You've got a little holder here for your power bars. There's a polar heart rate monitor and odometer which tells you how far you're going. You also have a container here for your fluids as well, which when you're down in the aero position you can just drink away. Then on the back I have a gas canister, all sorts of things for puncture repair, and under here I've got a little bag with a puncture repair kit and some inner tubes. Why are you laughing? And some inner tubes. And here's my spare tyre, because you basically got to be self-sufficient.
Where is the parachute?
If you get a blowout on the race, you got to do it yourself. Also, what I've done is most racing bikes will be geared with 2 cogs on the front. Because Lanzarote is so mountainous, I've actually had it set up with a triple set on the front, which you probably can't see. But basically this smallest cog in here allows you to climb some of the steepest mountains much more easily than I had found before when I was climbing some of the big hills in the Cotswolds. So that's the bike, which is my racing bike. Then I have another bike downstairs in the cellar, which I'll show you. It's the same type of bike as the Quintana Typhoon. So I've basically got 2 bikes. Okay. Also, just while I'm in between bikes, this is my supplements cupboard. So what I tend to do is before a workout, say for example a run, I will use carbo drink, and you mix this up with water, and you can put that in bottles if you're riding a bike, or I put it on my camel pack.
What's a camel pack?
It's a rucksack. It's actually on the radiator. It's a rucksack that holds fluids and allows you to drink through a little tube while you're running, and it keeps you topped up with carbs and therefore glycogen. So I've got that, and then I also have my little power gels, which are again high complex carbohydrates, which are pretty good when you're cycling, and also maybe 20 minutes before you actually go out, a couple of those with some water. While you're cycling, because the race is about 7 hours for me, I stock up on a load of power bars. And I've tried all different types, but these allow me, some people eat bananas, but these allow me to keep on getting the carbs I need without getting stomach cramps. They're pretty easy to digest, and you have one of those about every hour, and that keeps you going. So you need about 5 or 6. And then after my workout, as soon as I come in, I tend to have a protein plus bar, which is high quality whey protein, and I tend to have that within 5 minutes as I come in. So even though I'll take on some more carb fluids, I normally have 1 or 2 of those bars, because at the moment I'm working on about a gram of protein per kilogram of weight. It's about 100 grams of protein a day, and I'm running at about 600 to 700 grams of carbs per day, which is about 600-700 calories of grams of carbohydrates per day. So that's my supplements covered, and I'll take you downstairs and show you my bike training room now. Okay, we're down in the cellar of my house, and this is my other bike, my other Quintana route, and as you can see it's on an indoor trainer, which I'm just going to show you now. The indoor trainer has the wheel sits on a little motor there, and that's the driver, and then basically the whole thing sits on this rack that actually allows you to steer, if I can show you that. And they're my shoes, and what it allows you to do is basically you can race Tour de France stages. So I normally have it set up to a 48 kilometer course, which I don't know if you can see any of that, but basically you can have up to 5 opponents, and the driver that I showed you earlier actually adjusts for the for whether you're going up or down mountains. So here are the courses. So for example, if you can see that, and you can change the weather, you can change everything, and it will also keep track of every single time that you ride on here. It will keep track of your the distance, the heart rate, the watts, going right back to your first cycle, and it's great. So I put on a movie on there, so I watch a movie on that laptop, and this allows you basically when it's raining outside to do a couple of hours down here, which is pretty boring, but watching a movie, it's fine. So this is my other spare bike, and again this has, as you can see, sorry about the jerkiness, this has all the same stuff as, there's my odometer, and then it has carbon fibre forks, titanium body, that's Total Fitness Bath. I've put on the triplets again, so I can train on both bikes, but because you have to take off, you have to swap the pin on the back to fit this machine, and the front wheels off. So yes, it's a luxury, but if I want to go down here and just turn the machine on and get training, I didn't want to have to keep taking the spindles out. Plus I wanted a spare bike anyway in case of a wipeout. Accidents, things get knackered all the time. So that's the running and the training and the bicycle training that I've wanted to show you. And I'm off to Lanzarote in about a month, and when I'm there I will show you a video of my training program when I'm swimming. That's it, and I'm going to show you now some stuff on Hope for Tomorrow. Thanks. The video I'm about to show you has been made by the charity Hope for Tomorrow, and it just gives you a little bit of an insight into what the guys are trying to do and what they're raising money for. So if you could do me a favour, watch the DVD, and then if you go to my website, which is www.modernworldstudios.co.uk, and go down to the Ironman section, and on there is a sponsor me tab. So if you would sponsor me, I'd really appreciate it, because it's a great cause and it'd be fantastic. So I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you soon.